Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's Northeast Express Bulletin. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday inaugurated India's first bamboo-based biorefinery at Kolhakat district of Assam. Addressing a huge public rally on the occasion of the inauguration of the bioethanol plant, the PM said that India will harness its deep water energy resources and strengthen energy self-reliance, and this bioethanol plant is one step towards that goal. The Prime Minister informed that India is among the top 5 nations in solar energy. He said the plant will benefit farmers of Assam and the government will help the farmers to cultivate and purchase bamboo. Every year, rupees 200 crore will be spent in this.
साथियों, ग्रीन एनर्जी के मामले में हरित ऊर्जा के उत्पादन में भी भारत तेजी से कदम उठा रहा है। एक दशक पहले भारत सोलर पावर के मामले में बहुत पीछे था, लेकिन आज सोलर पावर के मामले में भारत दुनिया के टॉप 5 देशों में आ गया। साथियों, बदलते हुए इस समय में भारत को तेल और गैस के विकल्प के रूप में और भी ईंधनों की जरूरत है। ऐसा ही एक विकल्प है इथेनॉल। आज यहां बांस से इथेनॉल, बाम्बू से इथेनॉल बनाने वाले प्लांट की शुरुआत हुई है। इसका बहुत बड़ा फायदा असम के किसानों को होगा, मेरे ट्राइबल भाई बहन और परिवारों को होगा। साथियों, बायो इथेनॉल प्लांट को चलाने के लिए जरूरी बांस का इंतजाम भी किया जा रहा है। सरकार यहां के किसानों को बांस की खेती करने के लिए मदद देगी और बांस की खरीदी भी करेगी। यह बांस चिपिंग से जुड़ी छोटी छोटी यूनिट्स लगेगी। हर साल करीब करीब 200 करोड़ रुपए इस क्षेत्र में खर्च किए जाएंगे। इस एक प्लांट से यहां के हजारों लोगों को फायदा होगा।
Protests continued to torment the residents of JioTV town in Manipur as house of an imminent rebel leader was burned down around midnight on Sunday. Clashes with police and youths after the arrest of 2 people subsided in the late evening following the release of 2 Zomi youths. However, the news of the arrest of a rebel leader once again triggered protests, and a large number of youths with sophisticated weapons come out, disrupting the law and order situation. The development led to unrest among people who saw it as an attempt to create public disorder in the town. The news of rebel leader being arrested could not be confirmed independently as police department was not available for comment. Protesters belted stones and clashed with security forces, including Rapid Action Force personnel, prompting them to fire several rounds of tear gas shells to disperse the agitators in different parts of the town, officials said. JioTV residents said rebel leader Calvin Kuki National Organization KNO leader Aiken Tang's house was burned down by irate mob. The situation in the town remains tense, and additional security, including Assam Rifles and Army, have been deployed at sensitive points to maintain order, a district official said on Monday. The All Modern Students Union has launched an indefinite economic blockade in Tinsukia, eastern Assam, pressing for long pending scheduled tribe status. The agitators accuse successive governments from HGP to Congress and now BJP of betraying their promise. They said Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself pledged ST recognition during the 2014 elections, yet the demand remains unmet. Beyond ST status, the union also seeks constitutional parity for the Moran Autonomous Council, which currently holds limited powers compared to councils under the 6th schedule. Protesters have voted to block oil and coal trucks, warning that the agitation will intensify until their demand is fulfilled. The Morans, along with 5 other ethnic groups, Thai Ahoms, Motoks, Koch Rajbongshis, Sutis and T tribes remain classified as OBCs, fueling frustration of the decade-long delay.
আদিম জনজাতি মৰাণসকলক জনজাতিকৰণৰ ষষ্ঠ অনুসূচী স্বায়ত্তশাসন প্ৰদানৰ দাবীত মৰাণ ছাত্ৰসন্থাই ইতিমধ্যে কেইবাটাও কাৰ্যসূচী ঘোষণা কৰিছিল। আমাৰ ইতিমধ্যে আমাৰ জোৰ সমদল কাৰ্যসূচী সমাপ্তৰ পাছতে আমি আজিৰ পৰা 15 ছেপ্টেম্বৰৰ পৰা অৰ্থনৈতিক ওপৰত ঘোষণা কৰিছিলোঁ আৰু সেইবাবে আমি আজি আমাৰ মৰাণ অঞ্চলবিলাকত যিমান সম্পদ লৈ গৈ আছে ভাৰত চৰকাৰ অসম চৰকাৰে সেই সম্পদসমূহ আমি অৱৰোধ কৰিছোঁ আৰু ইয়াৰ যোগেদি ক'ব বিচাৰিছোঁ অসমৰ আদিম জনজাতি মৰাণসকলক জনজাতিকৰণ দিম বুলি চৰকাৰে মিছা কথা কোৱা চৰকাৰখনক কৈছোঁ যে এই জনজাতিকৰণ মৰাণসকল জন্মস্বত্ব অধিকাৰ এই অধিকাৰ নোপোৱা পৰ্যন্ত মৰাণ জনগোষ্ঠী ক্ষান্ত নহয় আৰু সংগ্ৰাম চলিয়ে থাকিব। আজিৰ পৰা অৰ্থনৈতিক ওপৰত তীব্ৰতৰভাৱে চলি আছে আৰু নিশ্চিতভাৱে ইয়াতকৈও জংগী আৰু তীব্ৰতৰভাৱে আমাৰ কাৰ্যসূচী চলি যাব।
5 Bangladeshi students have been temporarily suspended from the National Institute of Technology in Silchar, Assam, due to a violent incident on campus. It has also been reported that narcotic substances were recovered from the rooms of the students who were studying under the scholarship of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations and Study in India schemes. The expelled students are S.K. Jariar, Ahmed Akash, Shimandor Ghosh, Soumyajit Paul, Sajad Hussain Rafi and MD Nur Hussain. These 5 main accused have been suspended for 1 academic year and were also expelled from the hostel on September 12. The institute's director, Professor Dilip Kumar Baidia, talking to Hornbill TV, stated that they have sufficient evidence that these Bangladeshi students were actively involved in widespread violence on campus. As a result, they have been suspended for 2 semesters. Since they will not be able to attend classes, they will soon be sent back to Bangladesh. Following the incident coming to light, an investigation committee was formed and sufficient evidence was found against the Bangladeshi students based on the investigation. Baidia also confirmed that the incident was not a Hindu-Muslim communal issue but rather occurred among their fellow classmates.
On night of 8th, there was a clash between the students, and when I came to know, then of course I was told all deans and associate deans to immediately go to the site, and they went immediately and they could see that there was a violent attack on few students by some students. And immediately our warden, assistant wardens, they spent almost whole night and took to Silchar Medical College and taken initial whatever treatment or help required they are provided. And immediately, since it was so violent actually action, we never seen before like that. So then we have made an inquiry committee and they have done thorough investigation. And they have recommended the 1-year suspension from the institute, and finally as per committee decision I approved it. And when this incident came to me, then I had 2 questions in my mind, that whether it is between Indian student and Bangladeshi student. Then I had second question in mind, whether it is between Hindu Muslim. So I finally, based on inquiry, we could find none of them. Actually, it is both party actually mixture of Hindu, Muslim and other community. All are Bangladeshi. No involvement of Indian students. Hindu Muslim तो mix है, तो दोनों group में both Hindu Muslims are there. So they are actually good friend here, but when they are fighting again good friend, so opposition में, okay. So that's what. So there was no biased opinion from our side. We found thorough investigation, and then we see that there is one group had continuously some problem with another group, and over the time, so because of mostly because of some ego problem or something, that I am very not sure. But those students who were punished, continuously we have some evidence of doing disturbance in the institute. So because of that, we decided this time that we have to take some strict action. So that we have taken. It is not very strict, but at least 1 week they have to be away from the institute.
1 week.
Yeah.
Sahasro Roy from Kachar district of Assam has brought glory to his state and district by winning a gold medal at the 14th National Vovinam Martial Arts Championship held at Talkotara Stadium in New Delhi from September 8 to 11. Around 700 competitors from 27 states participated in the event. Representing the Kachar Vovinam Association, Sahasro Roy secured a gold in the junior boys 54 to 55 kg category. Ramjoy Das, the General Secretary of the Kachar Vovinam Association and Sahasra's coach, expressed that Sahasro's hard work of a long period led to this achievement. He added that preparations are underway to train Sahasro for future events like Hello India and the National Games.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम सहस्त्र राय है। मेरा गेम दिल्ली में हुआ, वो भी नाम ये दिल्ली में हुआ तलकतरा स्टेडियम में, और मुझे गोल्ड मेडल मिला है उसमें। मैं 3 साल हो गया मेरा प्रैक्टिस करते हुए। पढ़ाई करता हूँ क्लास 8 में। क्लास 8। फीलिंग गोल्ड मेडल जीतने के बाद बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। सर का नाम रोशन किया, बाकी सीनियर लोगों ने भी बहुत मदद किया, सर ने भी बहुत मदद किया खेलने में। हाँ, खुश है। सपोर्ट किया? हाँ, पेरेंट्स लोगों ने भी बहुत सपोर्ट किया।
मेरा नाम रामजी दास है। मैं कचर डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलरपैतु ये बोविना मिशन का जनरल सेक्रेटरी हूँ और इंटरनेशनल एकेडमी का आसाम का मैं चीफ मिनिस्टर हूँ। सर ने बहुत अच्छा प्रैक्टिस किया, जाने से पहले बहुत अच्छा प्रैक्टिस किया उसने। और इस एक्चुअली 14 नेशनल बोविना मार्शल आर्ट चैम्पियनशिप हुआ है, उसमें सरस ने आसाम का तरफ से रिप्रेजेंट करके उसने गोल्ड मेडल लाया जूनियर कैटेगरी में, और बहुत अच्छा फाइटिंग किया उसने। अच्छा भी लगा देख के, आसाम का नाम रोशन किया। और जाने से पहले और बहुत अच्छा प्रैक्टिस भी किया था उसने, बहुत सिंसियरली है। स्कूल का एग्ज़ाम भी है उसका, और एग्ज़ाम हाफिली एग्ज़ाम 15 से उसका हुए, फिर भी उसका पेरेंट्स भी बहुत सपोर्ट किया उसको। और मैं बहुत ही धन्यवाद देता उसके पेरेंट्स को भी, इतना मेहनत करके उसको लेके गया और आसाम का नाम किया। और मैं चाहता हूँ आगे में और कुछ बने उसके लिए, और हमारा भी 100% नहीं 200% रहेंगे। चाहता हूँ कि उसको भी खेलो इंडिया या नेशनल गेम फ्यूचर में उसको बड़ा गेम में लेके जाना है। और इतना ही आप लोगों के माध्यम से मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ कि जितना भी हमारा बराबिल में स्कूल है, सब हम चाहते हैं कि हमारा पास आने के बाद ट्रेनिंग है। हमारा मिनिस्ट्री गेम भी है जिससे बच्चे लोग खेलो इंडिया, नेशनल गेम्स, इंटरनेशनल चैम्पियनशिप, वर्ल्ड चैम्पियनशिप खेल सकते हैं। हम मेनली कुंफू सिखाते, कुंफू के साथ कलरपैतु एंड बोविनम कराते हैं, और पेंसिलर भी करा रहे हैं आजकल सब। ये गेम मिनिस्ट्री का, तो बच्चों को मेनली खास से फिटनेस और सेल्फ डिफेंस के लिए सीखिए। फिटनेस सेल्फ गर्ल्स के लिए भी जो बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो मैं इतना ही कहूँगा आपका पेरेंट्स के माध्यम से कि गर्ल्स लोग ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सीखे, अपना आत्मरक्षा के लिए सीखना बहुत ज़रूरी है। फिटनेस से सेल्फ डिफेंस और सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस भी बढ़ेंगे। थैंक यू।
Tripura Chief Minister Professor Dr. Manik Saha has urged people to create a mass movement against social challenges like addiction, HIV and AIDS, assuring that the government will extend full cooperation in raising awareness and promoting healthy practices. Addressing the 44th Foundation Day and Blood Donation Camp organized by Nikhil Tripura Mahanam Seva Sangha at Sri Sri Mahanam Angan Panam, Manipur, Dr. Saha said that voluntary blood donation not only saves lives but also inspires others to step forward. He highlighted the need for wider public discussions to fight drug abuse and HIV. The event was attended by Agartala Mayor and MLA Dibag Majumdar, Corporator Ratna Dada and other dignitaries.
সেই আদর্শের মধ্যে নিজেকেও খুঁজে পাওয়া, আমাদের কীভাবে চলা উচিত, আমরা মানুষের সাথে কীভাবে কথা বলবো, বড় অঞ্চল মানুষের সমস্যার সমাধানে হাত বাড়িয়ে দেওয়া, এটা আমাদের সংস্কৃতিতে আমাদের আগেও ছিল, এখনো আছে। কিন্তু এখনের যে যুব সমাজ, আমরা যাকে নিয়ে গর্ব করি, সারা ভারতবর্ষের মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রীকে গর্ব করি, ইয়াং লিডার্স যারা আছে 65% আমাদের ভারতবর্ষের মধ্যে ইয়াং লিডার, এদের 35 বছরের নিচে বয়স। এরকম একটা ফোর্সে যদি এভাবে আধ্যাত্মিক দিক দিয়ে এবং আমরা একটা টার্গেট নিই, এই আদর্শতে আমরা বাঁচবো, আমরা এই দেশকে আমরা চালাবো। সবচেয়ে বড় সত্য হচ্ছে যে আমরা জন্ম নেব এবং মৃত্যু পাবা, জন্ম নেওয়ার পরে মৃত্যু পাবা। এটা তো সেই সার্টিফিকেট দেওয়ার, ভগবান সেই সার্টিফিকেট দিয়ে এই মাঝখানে যদি আমরা বেঁচে থাকতে চাই, যে যে জায়গায় আছে যে কাজটা করবে সেটা ইনসাইড ভিতরে
Imphal River at Shetri Awang Lekai in heavily congested locality in Imphal East District has been breached. The river breach has happened around 2:30 a.m. slowly started affecting nearby localities of 4 assembly constituencies, including Shedrigao Assembly constituency, where river breach occurred, neighboring Kurai AC, Wangkai AC, Yai School AC and Tongju AC. As Imphal River is the biggest river in the city in terms of water volume, it often results in catastrophic consequences. So far, more than 2,000 households and nearby standing crops have already been affected. Farmer Ibomcha from Kongbal lamented that it was a crucial time for paddy fields as crops are just about to start flowering after months of hard works. Now everything will be gone. He said unlike other places here, paddy is grown only once a year and the produce is often stored to be used for entire year, and cultivation is totally dependent on monsoon rain as no irrigation facilities are available. Once the crop is destroyed, they have to wait for next year. As water volume of Imphal River is very large, it cannot be drained out easily, and the congested locality in Wangkai, Nongmeibung, Tamalkong, Porombat and few localities in Kongba will be subjected to long period of flooding. And Pele from Nongmeibung locality commented that flood have become unbearable in Imphal city as they often encounter it 2 or 3 times a year. He said the main cause of flooding in the engorgement of drains and water bodies that existed earlier. While on the other hand, residents in Shetri Awang Lekai, where the river breach occurred, reported that it could have been an avoidable catastrophe as river breach had already happened few months back and they already knew it will happen. However, the concerned authorities failed to take up the required measures, local people commented.
ada tunggu di noi ma lasa wada
Veteran leader Ojoy had strongly criticized the recent visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Manipur. In a press conference held at Congress Bhavan on Monday, Ojoy had said that the Prime Minister had failed to do justice to his position. He had remarked that it had not been expected of a leader of the Prime Minister's stature to treat the people of Manipur so casually. He had added that even though the Prime Minister had visited the state after a long gap, he had failed to live up to the expectations of its people. Criticizing former Chief Minister Biren Singh and other BJP leaders for praising the Prime Minister's visit, Ojoy had alleged that they had misled the people of Manipur. He had further said that Mr. Modi had brought neither act din nor any concrete steps to restore peace and tranquility in the state. He had described the visit as a complete waste of opportunity and resources. According to Ojoy, the visit had failed to provide a healing touch as it had been more concerned with publicity stunts.
To the fact that we expected, Congress Party and the people of Manipur expected a Prime Minister who is the Prime Minister of the Indian subcontinent, for which the Congress Party of the country promised to the people to weep every tear from every eye and to feed hungry people and to give clothes to the naked people. But during this time, while Mr. Modi came here, visited here, and we have lost all these expectations, and he purposefully visited Manipur in order to repair the defective double engine of the state government.
That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.